Hashtag Kangaroos podcast. Here is your host, Dean Masich.
G'day everyone and welcome back to the Hashtag Kangaroos podcast. I'm Dean Vassy. You can find me on X at Hashtag Kangas, Instagram Hashtag Kangaroos podcast. Today is a really exciting episode because we're turning our attention to the AFLW season, and I'm thrilled to be joined by a key member of North Melbourne squad, Tess Craven. Tess, thanks so much for joining the Hashtag Kangaroos podcast. It's fantastic to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me, Dean. It's always a pleasure to come on.
Yeah, well, you're quite a regular now. I think you've done this a few times. So, it'll definitely be good to get your insights on how pre-season is going. But we might as well get straight into it. I think this is coming up to your fifth pre-season now, if I'm correct. And how have you found it? Anything you're focused on in particular?
Well, you were close. It's my sixth, but
There you go.
because of the double season.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The two in one
yeah.
season. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weirdly like becoming pretty normal, I guess. Like I think given like the since the season time has changed from like summer to August, or that like spring sort of period, I think it's sort of become a bit more regular, a bit more routine. I think to start preparing now for this, this time of year to play in the later half of the year. And yeah, so it's sort of like kind of like getting back into the swing of things, settling into sort of the routine of like, especially when when we're not at training, I'm at uni, so I'm at uni the
Yeah.
first half of the year, and then obviously doing our off-season training as well. But yeah, I'm loving it with every new year. Everyone makes fun of me because I'm quite the footy nuffy or whatever. But so yeah, I just love it more and more each year, and yeah, can't wait to get excited to get into the actual stuff for sure.
Do you still love it? I'm not so sure what time of day you train, but you still love it in June, July when it's those cold winter mornings?
Yeah, I mean they're not ideal, hey, but
No, definitely
they
not.
sure beat training at night. So I'll take that as a win for sure. Used to have to come in at night after uni or work or whatever you did, and that was definitely worse. So I'll take it.
Now, how's your balance been between uni, full-time AFL footballer? Is it a bit out of whack now because you pretty much start getting into the full pre-season? The season's almost effectively started. You've got practice matches rolling in the next couple of weeks as
Mm.
well. How's the balance, work-life balance, I guess, going for you personally? Is it still a tough thing to juggle, or you feel like you got that pretty much down pat?
Yeah, I think it's getting tougher, because like you said, like it's becoming more and more professional, as the years go
Yeah,
by. So yeah, the demands are certainly getting tougher on uni and things like that. I probably struggled more than I have in the past this year to balance it all. Like I think I
mm,
found uni very overwhelming and just trying to also show up at footy and give my best at footy. I did a few other things like I moved house, a lot of big life
yeah,
changes this year. So it was just difficult balance, I think. But also in saying that, like I'm probably one of the last sort of, you know, like generations of AFW player that can still go to uni or pursue a career outside of football before it becomes so professional. So yeah, no, I did find it pretty challenging at times. But passed all my subjects, ticked it all off. I
nice.
won't ever go back to full-time uni now, so got it out of the way. But yeah, I think for any girls in the future, it will be very challenging to do a significant uni load or workload while balancing training.
Yeah, oh, it's pretty much a profession. You have to full time profession now.
Mm,
AFLW. It's pretty much there. Whereas probably when you first came in, it was slowly getting to that stage, but now it is there. So
mm.
yeah, that's just the way it is. But it's always good to have a backup as well. Just on a side note, What did you study at uni? I remember you telling me this a while ago, but I
Yeah.
can't remember now. It was something where you have to be quite switched on as well.
Oh, so I'm doing a Bachelor of Science with a major in psychology.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's taken me quite a while to get through the course. I'm still not finished. I won't be finished for a little bit, but no more full time, which will probably slow me down in finishing uni. But I think it just has to be done, yeah, to get that study and footy balance.
Yeah, no, that's I don't want to get in deep and meaningful with me too. So I've got a lot of hidden things in in the closet. So yeah, but all jokes aside, is there anything? How do you judge your pre-season if you're going well? I know you came ninth in a 2 kilometre time trial, but do you? Yeah, you got they check everything this day and age. Do you focus on anything in particular going into pre-seasons or during the pre-season?
Um, well, I have sort of, I'm trying to sort of adopt the idea of like trying one new thing in each off season to improve my fitness. I think fitness has always been something I've had to work on. Um, from a running point of view, I think I came into the league not very fit, and I had some injury setbacks that have sort of delayed improving that.
Mm.
So that's always just been a big focus of mine. I think as I've sort of solidified my spot in the team as a winger, that's not going away anytime soon. So yeah, that was my big focus, just keep pushing that even further. And this year I did like a bit of swimming in the off season, so just to get some extra off legs conditioning because of my past injuries, my running load is restricted, which the club has handled like really well, and that's like why
That's
I
good.
am able to play as many games consecutively as I have now. Um, but yeah, so I gave swimming a go. I think I did like sprint training the year before, just to see like what sticks, what I find works, and just to keep it interesting. Like it can be a bit monotonous, especially
Yeah.
as it's like it is my sixth year now. As time keeps on, we're probably just going to do a lot of the same thing. Like, you kind of just have to keep training and keep on top of it and keep pushing the boundaries. So, yeah, so I did enjoy swimming. I'm not too sure if I'll continue with it. Who knows? I'll decide that in a later time. But yeah, so the result with the 1.5 time trial was really pleasing because I'd been working at that pretty hard.
No, I have seen some of your runs on Strava, so I do follow you on there, Tess. So
You do,
yeah,
don't you? Yeah.
yeah. So I always I follow a few of you girls. I always like to have a look at what you girls are doing. It was interesting to see. Like I had a look the other day, and Kate Shearlaw um, was did a workout at 11:30 at night. So I don't know what she was doing, but yeah, it was some sort of weights or something like that. It wasn't running during the night or anything like that, but
Mm.
yeah, it's just it's basically what you find out on that sort of stuff. So yeah, now you mentioned the wing. You've made the wing your own the last couple of years. Do we
Mm.
expect much of the same this year, or could there be a new role for you? I know you've delved a little bit on a halfback flank, but I guess with Emma Carney there, and I think you went back there when she did her hamstring a couple of years ago now, I think it was. So, yeah, is there any possibility of a new role for you, or are you just focused on the wing?
Yeah, I think wings pretty solidified, at least for now. I am sort of yeah, like I'm pretty lucky in that I can sort of go to different spots should the team need that.
Yeah,
But I think primarily it will be a wing sort of position, especially with like Amy Smith did her ACL,
yeah.
so we're down like a pretty experienced winger. So I think um, probably with that happening and just with what I've been training and stuff, I think wing would be pretty solidified for me. But I personally really enjoy that. I think the wings a pretty interesting position because you kind of play a bit of everything because
Mm.
you go into the back line, you run through the midfield, and then you run up forward. You have to kind of go everywhere. Um, so yeah, it's kind of like engaging in all sort of positions. With the wing, and I've grown to really love it and enjoy it, and with my improved fitness and stuff, I think I can continue to really make it my own.
No, fair enough. You've really grown into your own. Did you start every game on the bench last year?
Not every. I
Yeah.
think if like it's just interesting because our like coaching team, they do like an amazing job
Yeah.
with the rotations because they
Not that it matters
land.
or anything like that.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. They but
Yeah.
like I think I don't think it was start every game, but I think towards the end of the year, that's the rotation that just stuck and worked, and that
Yeah.
was fun by me. Just don't hey, whatever the team needs.
Yeah, I
So
thought you might
yeah.
have been going for like how in NBA basketball they got 6 man award. I thought you might have been going for the 17th man award or something like that, the best player off the bench in the competition. So that would have been a nice award. But do you set yourself goals going into the year now? Like, all right, pretty much going to play the wing. I know Amy Smith's out for you. Do you do anything in particular with metrics, or do you focus on maybe possessions? I don't think you would probably focus on that, or is it just
Mm.
about the team and just doing what's best for them and trying to do the best job you can to get the team at 4 points each week?
I think that's what it really boils down to. I think my footy improved so much when I removed that the focus from what can I
Yeah,
achieve to then what can I do for the team to achieve. I think like that. I found it really freeing, like to sort of work for something bigger than yourself. I think just allows me to perform. It takes a lot of pressure off. I think.
yeah,
And just working in, as a cog with all your other teammates, I think that is our primary focus. I think that's why we're such a successful team. Like, we really bring everything back to the team and the connection, and it's team first always, and then if we play our way, we play as a team, we all play our role. Croc always says that then, the individual awards and accolades and individual development and personal development, that will all come naturally, which I think can be seen with, like, the girls playing in the Australian Ireland game,
yeah.
Ash last year, Jamin for how many years, Khan. So nothing like disposals or anything like that. I think there's things that I want to add to my game, to just continue to grow and develop as a player. And yeah, so just like little more qualitative measures, I'd say, as opposed to, yeah, like disposals or tackles or marks or whatever like that. But yeah, I think maybe one of the things that Croc has spoken to me about is like he wants me to be like a high meters game player, to use my
Okay.
disposal for the team. So maybe that, but that's sort of, yeah, that's probably the last sort of thing we consider.
No, no, fair enough. Well, you got pretty good leg speed, and you got a good kick. Generally
Mm.
speaking, you hit targets more often than not. So yeah, that's probably a good area to. That'll be a good reflection of how you're probably going. Is the meters gained, and if there is improvement there. But like you said, it's about the we and not the me sort of thing.
Mm.
So in saying that, has the message been any different from Crocker this year in the off season or pre-season, or is it pretty much similar? Just stick to what we're good at. And is there going to be anything different to maybe a system change or anything like that? I don't think there would be after winning every game for the last 2 years. But the game evolves and teams adapt. But I assume everything's pretty much the same.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a lot of the same, for
Yeah.
sure. But I think the coaches have really gone to work in the off season, sort of finding like very little like things that we can add just as an extra like sort of dimension we can go to. Um, Not necessarily any big like fundamental changes for sure, just like little things here and there that can just take us to the next level because we fully expect that, every team will get better again, and they've watched us for 2 years now, so you would expect that they would be prepared for what we're going to throw at them. So we can't just keep showing up the same, can't keep dishing up the same thing. Um, but at the same time, it is like backing in what's worked. Like we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Clearly, like it's working, and um, there's little things from like especially like Croc watches a lot of the men's footy, so he's taken little things from certain teams here and there, and added it to us. But fundamentally, we kind of have the same principles as we've had for many years now, and just building on top of that when we need to. So I don't think any huge changes. That I can really think of. Because if it ain't, I mean, if it ain't broke, like, don't fix it, I
Yeah, yeah,
guess.
that's
And
right.
that's something, yeah, Croc's really heavy on. He's just like, keep it simple, just play footy, play with freedom. Um, yeah, and that seems to work for us.
Have you been surprised that no AFL clubs have come in a little bit for him and asking about a senior assistant coach or something like
Oh.
that? Because he's done a really good job in the AFLW program. He has been a senior coach in the AFL
Mm.
program with North Melbourne. That maybe some club might come in. Oh, well, there might be something here. He seems to know what he's doing. Or yeah, you're not too sure. You don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is something I probably haven't ever really thought
Yeah,
of because I think Croc is such like a North Melbourne person,
yeah,
like fundamentally. Like I think he's in the walls. Like he's been there for as a player and a coach. Like it's getting up. I think it's like 40 years or something ridiculous. So, like he loves the place and he makes it known how much he loves it. And his joy and his love and his care for us, I think makes us reinvest and really get a lot out of ourselves. And um, we all have, I think, such strong relationships with him that
Yeah.
obviously I don't know what goes on in the world of AFL coaching and
Yeah, of
scouting,
course.
and he very well could have been approached, but I'm under the impression that he loves it and he's really committed to seeing our journey, however that whatever that may be and however it might pan out. Um, but I mean, also, like, good, like, stay away, like, we like him, we'll keep him if we can.
Absolutely, yeah. No, he's not doing anything wrong with us, that's for sure. It's been a bit of an interrupted pre-season with a few girls. Now, obviously, mentioned Amy Smith, unfortunately doing her ACL. Emma Carney, Jenna Bruton have got a couple of soft tissue injuries as well. Probably a bit different to previous pre-seasons, but I guess it's next soldier up, and you just keep going, don't you?
Well, yeah, I think we really learnt that last year. I think that I've never seen an emergency called into a game so many times last year. Like, I can't even remember, but a lot of the time it was like AGM got
Yeah,
called up, like
I think it's
Sheeran
four
did a
times.
hammy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Sheeran did a hammy in the
yep.
warm up. Boydie had a sore back, like little things here and there that just, and girls just caught up and they slotted right into our system. It didn't feel like that big of a change, which I think is a credit to what we're trying to build here, is that it actually is like, no, Cock doesn't like the word soldiers because he doesn't think
Mm,
like, he's very funny having been coached by like Dennis Pagan and stuff.
mm.
He's not like, what does Dennis Pagan say? He says like, oh, it's war, footy's war without weapons. Croc's like, it's not
Yeah,
war, like we're here to have fun and we're enjoying it and stuff. Which is funny given he was coached by him.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, so we just sort of, obviously, like, they're huge names and like they've built themselves great careers like Carnes and Jenner and stuff like that. But do also think that's the next level our program's gone to, is that we work to educate those who come in so that we can replace people when they're injured. And like, there's certain things about Carnes and Jenner and Smitty that are irreplaceable. But fundamentally, in following our system and how we want to play, and this is also a credit to the girls who are outside the team or are outside the first 21 or whatever, they really dedicate themselves to learning how we want to play, learning our process and stuff like that, so that it can be a bit more seamless when things happen that are, unideal.
Yeah.
For example, like, Abby Pavel has just come in from
Mm,
our VFL program. Literally like a couple of weeks ago, got the call up to replace Smitty, and she's slotted right in. Like, she's done so
mm.
well. Um, and yeah, so I could use many other examples, but yeah, I think that's something we've really worked on that has taken us to the next level.
Yeah, well, I was going to mention her later. Now, she's coming late, obviously, but
Mm,
what can you tell us about her? Now, I watched a little bit of the VFL this year, and she's a very good player, very good winger.
mm,
Probably a bit too good for that level, which is a
mm.
credit to the VFL program as well. But what can you tell us about her?
Well, yeah, she's a Geelong girl, so which I'm also a Geelong girl,
Yeah,
and she played alongside like Eliza Shannon years and years and years ago down there.
Hawthorn.
No, Hawthorn, yeah, but like Newtown Chilwell, like
Yeah.
local Geelong footy, way, way, way back in the day. And then yeah, she was at Geelong VFL, I think, last year, and then came up to North this year. And like, we were watching her play and we didn't know her, and we were watching one of the games. We're like, who's that? Like, she is like, she's rapid, she's got good skills, she's really composed, good in the air, all those sorts of things. And yeah, getting the call up, like, I can understand, like, it would be so overwhelming because it is a bit of a step from VFL to AFL as it is in the men's.
Yeah.
But she's just taken to it like a duck to water. She's very naturally skilled, definitely has like a high footy IQ for sure. Um, and she's got quite the tank as well. Like, she's very fit. So she's really taken the opportunity with both hands and is just soaking up all the information really well. She played really well in our pracky the other day. Yeah, she's fully impressed me. I think she's slotted right in, yeah, pretty seamlessly.
No, that's good to hear. Who has been standing out for you in the preseason so far, Tess? Any of the older veterans surprising you still? Or is it
Oh,
some other new ones coming through, like you mentioned, Abby Favell, but there might be some other ones?
oh, this time of year, everyone's flying.
Yeah, well, that's good to see, though. That's the standards of the group too.
Yeah. Nah, well, let me think. Who's really been flying? It sort of sounds silly to say, but I think like Jammin's just like unstoppable. Like,
Yeah,
just She just
Doesn't
keeps
surprise me
getting better.
hearing that.
Like she's not slowing
Mm.
down at all. Like she just keeps getting better and better and going to different levels. And I think her leadership has really grown after being given the captaincy last year. I think she's really excelled from that. Um, and then, gee, like I really think Kate Sheila's like had a really good off season as well. A really good preseason. Like seems like she's covering the ground really well as that like high forward, um, defensively, and then getting back, presenting at the footy. Um, I'm trying to think of anyone I haven't thought of. Gee, I just feel like I'm gonna end up saying everyone, like,
Yeah.
but because and I don't want to make it redundant. Like I want to point people out. Um, let's think. Let's think. Um, Oh, I will say, like, Shauna McElligott is our, like, one of our youngest little
Yep.
draftee. Um, I reckon she's got some real craft about her. Her nickname's Silk. So she's got some real craft and some real skill that I think with time will definitely come to the fore. Like, she's still quite young and, like, probably
Yeah.
physically needs to develop a little bit more. But I think from a footy perspective, she's got a lot of natural talent that I think I really can't wait to watch, like, unfold, as the years go on.
Oh no, that's good to hear. Because I was going to transition into some of the new people that have come into the club, how they fitted in. We got
Mm.
Weston Turner. I think she played in the back line against Richmond
Yes.
last week. How she looked? Yeah, I mean, came in with a lot of promise into the system. Probably
Mhm.
struggled at the Bulldogs for the first couple of years, but has come across. And how's she looking at the moment?
Yeah, she's Westo's really impressed me. I think I think maybe being number one pick and like having so much about you spoken about you before you even show up, like that could be quite intimidating and overwhelming. But I think she's
Mm.
really just stuck in with us and our system and is really committed to learning. And I just think I've noticed that she's like putting so much time into her craft and learning our system and doing vision and things like that. Like I really think it's been very impressive. And then like her natural ability, like sometimes she's taken a couple of marks at training that just showcase like why she was that number one pick. That she just has so much like natural ability that I don't think can really be taught. Um, so yeah, in the back line, I think will be yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Given she was like a forward,
I forward, yeah.
but I think probably Croc sees like she has really good skills and like footy IQ that then could be utilized. Yeah, in the back line. Then there was Shauna, who I spoke about just before.
Yeah. Sarah Wall?
Sorry, were you gonna say? Yep, Sarah Wall. Yep, Vicky's
Yeah.
Vicky's sister. Yeah.
Yeah. Is she as
Not as
scary
much.
as Vicky?
No, not at
Oh, that's good.
all. No, and I think that's helped me with Vicky. I reckon Vicky's nowhere near as intimidating when Sarah's with her.
Oh,
Um,
beautiful.
yeah, I think Sarah, like, it's from an athletic perspective, she's ready to go. I just think it's like a learning the game sort of thing. Like learning the skills, learning the fundamentals and stuff like that, which again, like she's stuck straight into, and is really committed to learning, and improving. And I think with time, yeah, she'll be a real beast because again, she has that like all that athleticism that comes with Gaelic players. And she's a bloody good Gaelic player. So it'll be good to see where she can go as time goes on. Am I missing someone?
Maddie Torpy?
Yes, Torps. Oh,
Yeah.
Torps has cracked in so well. I think from like a team connection point of view, like she's really like she's a lovely teammate. Like she's really, really good to be around. She's so friendly. Um she has taken to baking for us like once a week or something. So bring
Oh,
something in for us to have. It was hedgehog
beautiful.
last week. I think it was caramel slice the other week. It was cupcake. Like she is such a lovely person, but I also think she's really stuck into learning the ruck craft. Her and Kim Rennie are like inseparable. Um and she performed really well in the pracky.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like I feel like I'm not someone who needs to be impressed, but I have been so impressed by how she's just stuck into the system and really engaged and put so much time into learning. Um, and yeah, she's just never afraid to ask questions. And I think her and Kim, yeah, are really learning off each other. Um, and yeah, yeah. So thoroughly impressive for sure.
No, yeah, you pretty much mentioned them all. I guess one girl that probably hasn't been mentioned, and she's been at the club a couple of years, Claire May. How's she looking so far? Now, there's a lot of talk about her that she may take a big step this year. Played against Richmond last week. How did she go, and how's she looking?
Yeah. So well, Mars. She I think she came like 11th in our time trial or something like that. Like she absolutely killed it. She had such a good off season. She was similar to like me in my first year, in that like get drafted into the team and you got an injury, so you can't
Yeah.
probably fully crack into the preseason like you'd want to. And so she absolutely cracked in this year. Came literally leaps and bounds. Like her fitness is next, like literally unrecognizable from last year. And yeah, I think she has the potential to really make a statement. I think her main skill would just be her aerial like prowess. Like she can really read the play, has a great jump, really good hands. That I just think like it's probably in the AFLW. I think maybe that's one skill area that it like really stands out. I think is contestant marking. I
Yeah.
think like it's why Taylor Harris has stood out as she has for years. Like Chloe Shear, Erin Phillip, like the girls that were the are really up there, have that sort of prowess, and she just has like a next level jump, really good, like good hands, reads the play. She's playing off the back line. Um, and as she learns our system, I think those natural sort of abilities will just improve further and further. Um, and yeah, she's got a good old kick on her too. I reckon she's got about a 40-meter, 50-meter kick. So I reckon, yeah, sky's the limit for her this year. I think if and when she's given her opportunity, it'll be great to see. And she's like also like one of the loveliest people you'll ever meet, and you just cannot not like her. Like she's so sweet, such a sweetheart. So I'd love to see her, yeah, excel this year, and I think she has the ability to do so.
Plenty of competition for sports by the sounds of it.
Mm,
Yeah, so which is a great thing to have.
yeah.
And yeah, some people, sometimes it's not about and not getting a game. It's about who's available as well. And sometimes you're just going to miss out, even if your standards and you're tearing the house down to training. You just got to wait for
Mm.
your time. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. You have to do it, and a number of other players have to do it as well. One player that there was a lot of talk about going into the grand final last year because she was injured, but started to come good probably around prelim, grand final, and missed out on the team. Mia King, how's she going this pre-season? Is she in a good headspace? From what I understand, she is. So, yeah, how's she feeling about it all? Because she probably is one of the top 15, 20 players in the competition.
Yeah, I mean that was a really difficult
Yeah, of course.
sort of period for Mia, like as it would be for anyone. I think anyone in her position would really struggle. But I think she did the best she could at understanding that Croc made the decision that he felt was right for the team, and so therefore that was like she backed him in, she backed his decision in. And understandably, like everyone would have really been devastated to miss out on that occasion.
Yeah.
But I think she's done so well at just coming back as if she played in that grand final, and even like after that, after the celebrations and stuff, or sorry, during the celebrations and stuff, she didn't behave like woe is me. She didn't behave
Mm.
like she didn't feel included. Like she fully engaged with everyone. She fully engaged with the team. It was as if she played, and I think that's very much the same with this whole preseason thing. Um, Obviously coming back in, like she's just training as she always has, which is like she has such high intensity. She has such a good step on her. She's so physically into, like she's really good with tackling and just yeah. Sorry, I did
She's
say
a
the
hard,
step,
tough
but like,
nut, that's for sure.
but she
Yeah.
really like yeah. She's one of
Yeah.
them Tassie hard nuts, but
Yeah.
she has that step and yeah, like as she develops, like she's getting like 20. Oh gosh, how old is she? I think she's 25. I went to her birthday party, I should know this. But, like, as she gets older, I think, like, her physical development as well is really aiding her as performance. But yeah, she really responded really well, and has been flying. A little bit like just, she hasn't been training a little bit lately. I think she was just a bit sick. But she's slotted back into the midfield as you would expect her to.
She is 25, just turned 25 in May. So there you go,
Yes, I went to her
Tess.
birthday. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
So, yeah, well, yeah, forgot that pretty quick, but we won't mention that anyway. Um, Now, we've got the Australia versus Ireland game coming up pretty soon. There's a few players from each team. We were well represented. Unfortunately, Emma Carney is a late withdrawal.
Mm.
Are you the late inclusion for her by any chance?
Ha
Or
ha. Ha ha ha. No, no, no.
no?
I
Okay.
think Brie Cronin got the call up from Brisbane.
No, that's I would have picked you ahead of her. Where do your allegiances lie with that one? Yeah, I mean, are you more of an Aussie
Oh,
or
my
Irish or?
allegiances. I think, oh, it wouldn't be Australian to not get behind the Australian team. I think that's one thing we're very good at as Australians, following a national team or a national performer or something. Um, but in saying that, like, I think the joy and the pride that I see in, like, the Irish girls in getting selected to play for their country is, like, pretty special, and I think it's
Mm.
reflective of, like, back home when Irish girls play whoa. When Irish girls play Gaelic for their county, like, that's because of pride, like, they don't earn any money for it. It's considered, like, an honour to play for your county, and, like, I feel like I've seen a lot of that reflected in this Irish team. Um, so I really, like that, and I think it'd be so interesting to see a team full of Irish girls play. Like, I just think it'll be so because it's also such unique skill sets and so much speed and so much intensity. Like, you have, like, an Erica who's super fast, and you have Vicky who's, like, an absolute brick wall. Like, it'll be so interesting to see all of that together in a team. But I have to say Australia. I just have to, unfortunately. But it'll be a good game, and I think it'll be a really good spectacle too.
Do you expect Libby Birch to line up on Vicky Wall?
No, no, I do not. I don't think that's the matchup. I don't think that's the matchup.
Yeah.
I reckon, well, who would she be on? Maybe like Anya McDonough or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that?
yeah. I think she might have had spells on her last year in the
Yeah.
finals. Yeah,
Yeah.
that probably makes a bit more sense. But you never know; they might cross paths, Tess, at some point
Mm.
during the game.
Hmm.
So yeah, as long as they don't hurt each other, that'll be the most important
Yeah.
thing for me. So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, but we'll see what happens. Who do you expect to be challengers this year? The Crows and Lions are always pretty strong. Melbourne gave us a good run in the prelim. Could there be a surprise team? You think?
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's maybe been a bit of a changing of the guard of, like, who
Yeah,
are the top teams. Like, I think, like you said, like, it's very much Adelaide, Brisbane. It was Adelaide, Brisbane, Melbourne, essentially, for the first, 5 or 6 years of the AFLW. But, since then, I think Adelaide's probably just because of, like, just because of time. I think maybe they're looking at maybe a different stage of, like,
yeah.
whether they're really pushing for flag contention. That's not an insult to them. I just think
No,
that's
of course not.
might be what happened. So I think Melbourne, yeah, they were really challenging. I think they were one of the best teams we played against last year for absolutely no doubt. So I assume they'll be good again. Brisbane will be thereabouts again. I think Carlton could be thereabouts. I think they made a really good finals push
Mm.
last year, and were just beaten by a better Brisbane team. But with another year of development, who knows what they're capable of? Um, uh, maybe West Coast. Like, I don't know. Like, they're a bit of a wild card,
Enigma.
I
Yeah,
think. And
yeah.
out in the West, like, you kind of you don't forget about them, but they could be good. Oh, and then I think Geelong might
Yeah.
be pretty good.
Yeah, you
They have
expect them to take a big step forward, wouldn't you, this year?
well, they got Mick Senior, so
Yeah,
I
yeah. He's a
just
very
I
good
just
coach.
think that might be that missing piece because I think for years we've spoken about, like, oh, Geelong are coming. It just hasn't happened, but I think that could be the piece that they've been missing. So yeah.
They've certainly given us a good run for our money over the years as well,
Mm,
Geelong. So,
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So we'll have to wait and see. I was a bit surprised they missed. I think they missed finals last year, so that was a little bit of a
Yeah,
surprise.
they did. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Hawthorn, I suppose they'll be up there as well. I think,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
internal
Yep. Yep.
improvement.
Yep. Yep.
So we'll see what happens. Do you feel more pressure to try and win three in a row? Do you look at the bigger picture and set a legacy, or are you more relaxed with, you won a couple now and understand that our system holds up because the club is hot favourites to win three flags in a row? I mean, everyone's pretty much saying that we're going to win three in a row, but all the media and so forth. But yeah, I mean, it's easy to sort of sit there and say, we'll just take it one week at a time, and I'm sure you're going to tell me that. But do you feel any added extra pressure going into the year?
Extra pressure? Nah, I don't think so. I
You look
think.
pretty chill, Tess. So
Well, I just think I don't know. I think the most time that we've felt pressure was probably, or at least personally, I feel it was when we lost that grand final years ago. And I just don't think, I think Croc has done, and the whole coaching team have done such a good job of removing the outcome
yeah,
from our, at least the forefront of our minds. Like, I think being in sport, it could be very easy to just see winning the flag or finishing top or Brownlows and things like that, like looking at those outcomes as what you're striving for. But I think God, like I'm saying all the things that, all the,
Cliche.
all
Yeah,
the
you're a
cliche things,
professional now, Tess.
but it's seriously just true. Like
Yeah.
Croc talks about it's a journey. We're on a journey together. Um, we're at this club together to become better athletes, to become better people, and the silverware will take care of itself. And I think the proof's like kind of in the pudding. Like it's worked
Yeah.
for us the past 2 years. And Croc's also like kind of strict about it. Like we don't talk about last year anymore. Like from the first day of preseason, we don't talk about last year, and we did that the year before as well. Like we just, it's not as if we don't want to talk about it, because it was, of course, incredible and exciting and
Mm.
one of the best days ever and all those sorts of things. But it's just a refocus now. And I think the good thing about us is like not a lot has to change for us to achieve what we want to achieve. But Crockett also said like you get what you deserve, right? So if we, you know, complete the process, we do everything as we've done for all these years, we work to get better as a team, as a unit, individually, then the silverware should take care of itself.
Well, so
So
yes,
yeah,
it's
it's a
certainly speaking
privilege.
for itself at the moment. So
Exactly, yeah.
yeah. No, very good. And well said there too, Tess. Just in case people are wondering, what are you wearing? Now you're wearing the retro Kangaroos top, but it looks really pretty good on you at the
Yep.
moment.
This
So
is the I don't know what it's called, but this is the
yeah, it looks good.
yeah. It is
Yeah,
very
no,
good. Roo shop
yeah.
up, go down
Yeah,
there.
Roo Shop. There you go. You can get it there. So Tess will hook you up. Yeah,
Whoa,
sure.
whoa.
I don't know. I'm just making shit up now. So,
uh,
all right. Well, let's finish off with some fun questions
Here we
now.
go. Of
Kate, yeah,
course.
yeah, Kate Sheila was a late withdrawal. So this is between you two, you and Kate Sheila. So this is actually tough to do because one of you is a winger and the other one's a key position player. So this was actually tough, but I wanted to make it as close as possible. But I'll go with question one. And who has a better shot at goal accuracy in their career between Tess Craven and Kate Sheila?
Well, I just think that I've had less shots than she would have had. So I think that maybe mine's better because she's had so many extra shots at goal over her career than I have. So I'm gonna say me.
Okay, well, you're wrong. Kate
Oh,
Sheila, 48.2%. Tess Craven, 48%. So, yeah,
oh,
but
point two,
I like your logic.
Mate, you're having a laugh if you're giving me point two.
Of course, I'm having a laugh. That's
Oh,
what,
mate.
yeah, there's not much difference, but yeah, she's got a bit of shot at goal accuracy. And that's what you want from
Yeah,
your key forward.
yeah, as you should.
Yeah, you pass it to her and she kicks them. So, yeah, fair enough.
Exactly.
Now, who averages more turnovers per game between you and Kate Sheila?
It's just like, oh gosh. Um, oh, I just think it's me.
It's actually Kate Sheila. So I'm surprised you didn't back your skills in, Tess. I'll never see you miss a target or turn the ball over. So Kate Sheila 2.5, Tess Craven 2.3. So yeah, pretty
Yeah,
good.
take that,
That's good.
Shields.
That's it. Now, who averages more handballs per game in their career?
I think that would. Oh no, I'm a high kick player. I kick, but I've been working on that. And her career's like 5 extra years, so
Yeah,
I think
but it's
Shields.
averages, not on
Oh,
total.
oh, oh! Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
Oh,
wait, wait.
geez, you're
I think it's.
really
I
thinking
think
about
it's
this.
me. I think it's me.
It is you. 2.6.
Oh,
Kate Sheila 2.4. All right.
yeah.
Who
Okay.
averages? This is question four. Who averages more bounces per game? That's not a big sample, but yeah,
Who
look, you've had a few in
averages
your
more bounces?
yeah, you've
Oh,
had a few in your
okay.
career.
I have. I think I've had like two, maybe.
No, it's
And
more
I
than
think
that.
she. Oh, I don't know about that. When's my third? Now you're gonna make me think about it.
Yeah,
I don't know when
I
my
said
anyway,
you've had three. So
anyway. I think Shields.
Yeah, hers is 0.2, yours is 0.1 in career. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Last question. Now, I was going to ask this to Kate, but she's not here. But when is Kate Sheila's birthday, Tess?
Oh, bugger.
If
Oh,
you get the month, you're doing pretty well.
oh, it was recent. It was recent.
Yeah,
It's
it
been.
has
I
already
know
happened
it's
this year.
been. I know it's been. It's not July.
No, not that soon. No.
Oh, I'm a bad friend. I'm a bad friend. Was it like, oh, I don't know. Was it March?
Close. Feb 28.
I
So,
was gonna say, oh, I should have said Feb. Okay, I was close. I was close. I'll
yeah,
take
well,
that.
that's only one day different at the end of the
Yeah,
day. So, yeah, you
yeah,
weren't far
exactly.
off. But so you're a pretty good friend, Tess. So,
I'll take
don't.
that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
well, when I speak to Kate,
I
I
hope
won't
she doesn't
mention
know
it.
mine. I hope she doesn't know mine.
Nah, she won't say. Yeah, she's fine. She's pretty good. But anyways, Tess, that's all I have for you today. I should say, not tonight. Maybe finish off with a message about getting people to join as members. Last I heard, I think it was up to 8,000 members, so that's pretty good for an
Mm.
AFLW club. So give me your sales pitch.
8,000?
I think
That's
it
a
was.
lot. I feel
Yeah.
like that's a lot. No
I,
way.
I, yeah, I think I was. I don't know. I'll have to
Oh,
double
that's
check.
heaps.
But
Anyway,
yeah. Well, maybe give you a sales pitch, Tess.
sales pitch. Um, okay, you put me completely on the spot.
I have.
Um, I think that North Melbourne is a really special place, not because it has the most money or because we have the most supporters or because we have the best facilities or anything like that. I think there's a unique sort of air that you can only really experience when you're a part of it. And I think that comes from being a club that's had to fight to exist wherever it's wanted to be, whether that be back in the day it was the VFL and then there was the AFLW. We had to fight for a license, and
Mm.
I think us as a team, we fought for years and years to be a part of that top bracket, I think, of teams. And we've got there and we're performing sustainably at that level. Um, and I think it would be a shame not to be a part of it because I think we're pushing for something pretty special.
Definitely. Have you played at Marvel before? Because you've got the Round 1 game coming up against Geelong at
No,
Marvel.
and come to
Yes.
Marvel.
Yeah. It's on a Monday night. I think it's Monday night. I
A
haven't.
Monday night?
I'm pretty sure it's a Monday, isn't it? So it's
You're
10th of
joking. No,
August,
it's not a Monday night. That's
isn't
just
it?
when the season, that's like the week the
Oh, okay.
season
Oh, I
starts.
thought it was a Monday.
Mate,
No, it's
the
on a
AFL
Saturday.
would put us
Can
on
you
a Monday
confirm that,
night.
or it says
I
2BC?
don't,
So
it is TBC. I think it'll be like that weekend. So like
okay. I thought it was
what's
a
the
Monday
weekend
night
like?
for some reason.
No,
Because
mate. I
no,
would
no.
hope not.
Well, don't they have AFL football during the weekends at Marvel?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's the point. Like we'll play before the boys play.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, now I got you. Yeah, that
There you
makes
go.
sense. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, yeah, I just gave Tess a heart attack, unfortunately.
Oh
So,
Lord. Gosh.
yeah, but in all seriousness, on behalf of everyone listening, I just want to wish you and the entire North Melbourne AFLW squad all the very best for the season ahead, Tess. Hopefully, it's another successful year in the Royal Blue and White, and we can't wait to see you out there representing the club. So, thanks so much for coming on, Tess.
No, thanks, Dean. Thanks for having me. Always a
No,
pleasure.
No, I appreciate it. I'm sure I'll try and get you on during the course of the year, see how you're going and how the club's tracking. To everyone who's tuned in, thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe. Send Tess a message. Tell her how amazing she is, how good that top looks on her, the retro. Leave a rating and review. Share the episode with your fellow North Melbourne supporters. Until next time, thanks for listening to the Hashtag Kangaroos podcast. Go the Roos.